Music's just a wonderful thing. I love writing. I love music. I love God. Music's always been a part of my family's life, and my dad was actually in a band when he was younger. Mom sang, and it went through the radio and stuff, so music's always been a part of my life. I started singing in high school, in mixed chorus, boys' glee, and a mixed ensemble. First songs I ever wrote, there was I was like 18, maybe 19. There was a band at the church I went to. It was called the One Way In Band, and I helped them out a little bit with sound and things like that. And one day I just sat down at a practice and started writing, and I ended up writing 2 or 3 songs for them. And it worked out pretty well, so that's actually when I first started. I've been asked before about how many songs I've written. I'd say hundreds and maybe more. I'm just being honest with you, I really don't know. The songwriting it brings me joy. But there are times in writing that sometimes it flows easy, it goes good. And then other times I'm racking my brain, and that wears me out. Of course, anytime I have to use my brain, that's, well, we won't go there. I love co-writing because you get perspectives from another person, sometimes 3 people. I co-write with a friend of mine in Nashville. His name is Corey Lee Barker, and the guy is just excellent. I'm very blessed to get to work with him. Songs back when I was younger, I really didn't know what I was doing, and I just threw some stuff down. I probably repeated words, and he has taught me so much about songwriting. I also write with Corey, but I also have a friend. Her name is Natalie Davenport, and we all 3 write together sometimes, which is great because you get a collaboration. I love doing that. So the challenges sometimes is finding the right title, because I might have a list of 10 titles, and then we pick one, and then sometimes we get an idea from that title and just go a totally different direction. So it's not always just write a title, write a song, and you're done. And then you, in the process of the writing, you've always got to go with, can't repeat this word, you got to stay with the storyline, there's just a bunch of factors in that. And so sometimes, that can be a challenge. When we all 3 agree on a title, it seems like we're all 3 inspired by that. Somehow it just, again, to me, it's a God thing. Because, how do you get 3 people to say, oh yeah, that's it? Man, that was inspired. Because there's no way we could have done that. That had to come from God, So if it came from me, it'd just be mumbo jumbo. I tell people God tricked me, because I wasn't going to stand in front of anybody and do nothing. And I got into this show, and then the next thing I know, more people are coming on board. And one day I was in the studio, and I was back in the corner. They had some music playing, and I was singing harmonies to it. And all of a sudden, I heard the producer's voice behind me saying, "Oh my gosh, he can sing!" And I was like, "Uh-oh, what'd I do?" And they was on me to sing in that TV show, just back up. Well, it took months, but I finally gave in, scared to death. Oh yeah, I was scared. And it went from that, and then all of a sudden they're like, we all went to the same church, and it was like, you got to sing in church. And I'm like, whoa, you crossed the line now. That's a lot of people. I ain't doing that stuff. That ain't going to happen. I got to thinking about that, and I thought, one of these days I'm going to stand before God, and He's going to look at me and say, I gave you talent, and I opened these doors, and you didn't use it. Why? And that really got to me. And I said, God, I don't care how scared I get. I don't care what people think. You open the door, and I'm going to walk through it. And I did. And just from that obedience, my life turned upside down. And now I actually have songs and movies. And it's all because of God. It's all because of God. When you get the finished product, I pray over every one of them that and somehow it touches somebody's life to where, puts a smile on their face or maybe brings them to Christ or makes them happy. Even if you're already happy and you're just feeling good and want to pat your toe. To me, if I can't touch somebody's life with what I'm doing or help them with a problem or get them through a problem or put a smile on their face, then I feel like I'm just wasting my time. I just got to hang on to God and thank Him for using me and pray that He keeps using me.